Osceola County, Florida. Seminole land and a cracker's home. Could you have settled it? Families traveled in wagons with no real beds. The children played with feathers and picked out shapes in the clouds. Each family built their own home. The Lanyards lived in this dog trot style home. When Raymond Lanyard was 49 years old, he married 16-year-old Jessie Lee. They raised 3 children in the home. Why do you think it's raised off the ground? 1 fireplace and a cook stove to keep them warm in the winter. That's all they had. This stove was top of the line, and Jessie Lee did all of her cooking here, even in the hot summer Florida days. Fresh eggs were brought in by the children, and bread was made on the table. What do you think the bucket is for? The bigger and stronger outbuilding housed all the important things, like the animals and equipment. The eggs came from the chickens kept in this coop. And Jessie Lee Lanyard did the laundry outside with her little girl and sister-in-laws. Now, the Cadman home, better known as the bungalow, was built by an Englishman and his wife. They liked to host parties. Mirrors were rare back then and showed off how wealthy the family was. They even installed a modern stove. At Christmas, this room would be decorated with Chinese lanterns. They had a place to rest and read the Bible at night. And what is this? The bachelor quarters. The Cadman boys slept here until enough rooms were built in the house. They are almost grown by then. Could you sleep so far away from your family? The workers, usually poor migrants, worked from dusk till dawn picking oranges, then bringing the 100-pound baskets to the packing house. Here they cleaned and checked each orange, finally packing them up to be shipped. They used wax paper before it was officially invented. Why do you think they did that? How many lived in this typical house? 11 children plus 2 parents. 13. Could you do that? If you wanted a glass of water or to take a bath, it came from here. Do you like sugar? Ever wondered where it came from? It starts here, where the stalks are ground down as far as they can go to get all that yummy sugar juice. Then the juice is boiled until sugar crystals are formed. But the white people were not the first ones here. The Seminoles called Osceola home for the last 12,000 years. Seminole women dressed in colorful skirts and tops. They enjoyed wearing beads, as many as they can find around their necks. Would you? These chickies are typical Seminole homes. No teepees for them. They built shelters perfect for Florida swamp weather. Crackers were some of the loudest to settle in the area. They ran cattle and used cow whips to keep them doggies moving. If not on the range, they would sit and rest from the long days, perhaps even play a harmonica or fiddle. They spent long hours in the saddle and in the weather. James Tyson was a cracker, and he died in 1928 when kicked by a horse. Credits: Video, Full Sail University. Narration and other music, K. Perkins. Drums, Sea-Dog Slam Studio. All other sound effects, freesound.org. Field noise, Funhouse. Wagons, Sound Ensemble. Flutes, Sandy R.B. Harmonica, Just Plain Philip. And the whip crack, CG Effects.